Welcome back, fans of all things Disney. Today's video is going to be a little bit of a haul video. The other day my daughter and I went into the Orlando area and we went to both Disney Springs and to Booster Packs and beyond. So we did pick up some pretty awesome goodies for ourselves, but I also did some shopping for some of the personal shopping customers. So I thought I would go ahead and share all of those things with you. Before I get started, just a reminder about the June giveaway. So you're going to want to be a subscriber, hit that subscribe button so we can get you entered into the giveaway for a box of customized Disney goodies. So a box that is specifically customized to your wants and wishes, whoever happens to be the selected winner. You get additional entries for every comment that you place on any of the videos I upload over the course of the month. And existing subscribers, you know you always have one entry. New subscribers in the month, you get 3 entries. Now, the dog toy that you heard in the background is quite common here in our home. I have 3 awesome dogs and they will run in and out. And I actually have a couple of new kittens as well. This is Mushy and she's playing with the bags. So say hi, Mushy. Say hi. Oh, she's not into that. And then there goes Bella. So there's always lots of activity that's going on around and behind me. Hopefully they won't knock into the tripod or anything like that. But if you hear any dog toys, that's all that is. Let's go ahead and start with the items that we picked up at Disney Springs. And while I'm getting into those bags, just a reminder, I do personal shopping for people. So if there was something at Disney Springs that you see in a walk around video, or maybe something that I share that you want me to pick up for you, I can do that. I also shop at the outlets, but the outlets are closed right now. When I'm shopping at the outlets, the personal shopping fee is 20% of the merchandise cost. But if I'm at a non-outlet location, it is 10% of the merchandise cost with a minimum shopping fee of $5. So just kind of keep that in mind if there is anything that you might want me to get. And I have a feeling I'm going to get a couple of orders for what I'm going to share with you first. In the co-op at Disney Springs, there is this awesome store. It's not even really a store. It's more like a stand kind of in the middle of the co-op, and it is for Bose candles. I'm going to go ahead and show you those there. So that one there is my daughter's absolute favorite scent, and that is the name of the company. I haven't checked to see if they have a website that you can order from, but who knows? I'm sure that they probably do. These candles go for $21 originally, but if you buy 2 of them, then they are $38. So we of course picked up 2 candles. These are our 2 favorite scents, and this is my daughter's favorite. It is Clover World. Let me just, oh yes, and I know you can't smell this, but if you've ever been to the Grand Floridian, you know exactly what this smells like, because this smells just like the Grand Floridian lobby. It is an awesome scent. My daughter loves to burn this one because the Grand Floridian is of course her favorite resort. So I like to pick one up for her for kind of special occasions, for her birthday or for Christmas. We're starting to do back to school shopping, so that made sense to pick one up for her because the scent itself is relatively soothing. And now this one is my favorite scent, and it's certainly soothing for me. And this is Polly Hawaii. I'll show you that there. And this smells like my favorite resort, which is the Polynesian. So, oh, I love the smell of the Polynesian lobby. And again, I know you can't smell it, but if you've ever been at the Polynesian lobby, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There is just this scent that kind of hits you when you walk through the doors. And I know they pump it into the AC unit or whatever, but I just love the smell of the Polynesian resort. So this is my soothing candle, and I do purchase them not every time that I'm there, but whenever I'm kind of running low. I only have one. You can see it back there. I only have one left, so I did go ahead and I treated myself to one so that we could do our 2 for $38. And again, that is at Disney Springs, so it's a non-outlet location. If anybody did ever want me to pick up some candles for them, just let me know. I'm hoping to do kind of just like a little walk around video for their stand so that you can see all of the different scents. And they do have others. They have some, and I should have taken a video of this, and I apologize that I didn't, but they do have some that go with the Soarin' ride, so some of those scents. The Taj Mahal scene, I know. the African safari scene. I know they have a scent for, and they have quite a few others. They have some for like Dole Whip and things like that. Maja's trying to get into the bags over here. So I will, the next time I'm there, I will take a descriptive list of exactly which scents smell like what. I'll try to get you all of the different scents that they have. They also have tarts if you like to burn, like candle wax tarts and things like that, as well as incense burners and a lot of other just kind of fun things. We typically go just for the candles, but they do have lots of other things. So I'll try to get all of that into a separate video for you the next time we are there. Okay, this bag is from Pin Traders, and I want to thank my one subscriber who emailed me and let me know that they had a bit of a sale going on at Pin Traders, which I don't think it's a little rare. The sales certainly aren't great, but this one was fantastic. Maj. So Bella has the toy that Maja wants, and we're gonna hear all about it. I have a feeling. Maj, stop. All right, so the sale that they had, at Pin Traders was pretty awesome. They had all of their 2020 merchandise, whether they were the carded pins, which I ended up getting a spinner, or they had just a few of these boxes of the 2020 pins left. They had them buy one, get one free. So I grabbed all of the remaining pin boxes. They only had 3. I grabbed the remaining 3 that they had, and because it was an odd number, I did end up getting a carded pin, so I went for the spinner. Now, the subscriber that had emailed me and let me know that she had seen this sale, she was specifically looking for the boxed pins. So I have an email out to her to say, do you want just the 2, or do you want the 2 plus the 1 and the spinner? So I may actually have a box and a spinner that are available for $16, and then you would put the $5 shopping fee on top of that. But I'm going to check with her first because she had specifically requested these. But if she doesn't want the spinner, these will go together. So somebody who's interested, you can just send me an email at mickey'smagicaldelivery@gmail.com and let me know. I'm thinking she's probably going to want all of them, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, so that was all that I ended up getting at Pin Traders. I was very tempted to pick up a couple of carded pins, but I'm really trying to be much, much better. So I was very good. I didn't get anything extra at Pin Traders. At World of Disney, they have made a couple of changes. I know when they first opened up, they had these cute little charms that were available for like charm bracelets and things like that, but I asked one of the cast members and they actually ended up removing those. And the reason that they ended up removing those is because they are such a high touch area. They pulled those right off of the floor for now. They will more than likely. So both kittens are playing with Bella with the wrap that the candles were in. That's the noise that we're hearing in the background. But what I was able to get at World of Disney is this awesome, it's a Small World headband. I'll show you that there. Small World headband, it's gorgeous. And this was $13.99. And just a reminder, when I am shopping at Disney Springs, I am not able to use my discount on any of the merchandise because it's my annual pass discount. If I'm purchasing things for myself, then yes, but if I'm not, I have to, you know, purchase at regular retail cost. So $13.99 would be what the person that requested this will be paying, and then there's of course a shopping fee added onto that. I believe they have a few other items as well though, so that all kind of levels out. You see that out of there. What else did we get at Disney Springs? Oh. So there was a request for some cookies from Goofy's Candy Co. Some of the pre-packaged cookies, the chocolate chip ones or the raspberry with like the white chip cookies. And those are amazing. And I was very, very disappointed when I went into Goofy's Candy Co. that they did not have any. They didn't have any of those prepackaged cookies. So I was not able to secure those. But my daughter, of course, had to get something. So she ended up with the Stitch Extreme Sours. I'll show you that there. And let's see what the price was on this. Oh, I brought my glasses over this time, so that's a good thing. Let's see. All right, let's see. These were $6.49 originally, and then because it was a purchase for me, we were able to get the 20% discount. So that dropped them to a reasonable amount. But they do have a nice variety of candies at Goofy's Candy Co. The next time that I am there, what I'll do is I'll do a quick pan around so that you can see all of the different options of things if you wanted to purchase some of the different Goofy's Candy Co. items. And they have a nice wide variety. Usually, like I said, I was a little disappointed they just haven't restocked everything yet. With that said, they are newly reopened and then they shut down again and they're reopening again. So, I mean, it's been back and forth and everything is up in the air, so it's completely understandable. But they have things that range from like the sours to the regular hard candy, like not gumballs, but they might actually have gumballs, but like the hard candy rounds, and then they have you know, Rice Krispie treats that are prepackaged and cookies and things like that. So they have a nice wide variety of things. So the next time I'm there, I'll take a few minutes. I'll do a quick sweep around so that you can see all of the different options that are available to you, as well as some of the pricing that they do have posted. They also have cotton candy and just a whole bunch of different things at Goofy's Candy Co. if you have never been in there. So if you were looking for some treat type items for any reason, and you wanted me to pick up something for you, it is right there at Disney Springs and it's pretty easy to get to. So if you did want to add anything like that to your order, just let me know and I can always run over there and get that. Now there was one other item, my daughter might have already taken it into her room, but we went into Wonderground Gallery and she found this awesome postcard. It's from Up and it's Carl and Ellie and they're holding on to a big bundle of balloons in the shape of a heart. And she wanted the $40 print, which I just was not okay getting right at this moment with the business shutdown and things like that. I just don't have a lot of extra cash for that right now. So I told her she could get the postcard. So there's a little postcard version of it that I purchased for her that she's going to frame and put into her bedroom. And that was only $5.99. And typically what they'll have is if they have a print, they'll also have it in a postcard. So maybe you can't get the big print, but you can afford the postcard. So I often will go for those postcards, especially when they hit the outlet, just because they really do make cute little framed pieces of artwork to kind of put around the house, or like I have a few in my classroom. So if there is ever a print that you see, but maybe you just want the postcard, you can let me know and I can see if they have it. Now, that was it for Disney Springs. It was a pretty short trip there. So then we went over to Booster Packs and Beyond. And Booster Packs and Beyond is definitely one of my favorite stores at this point. They have so many amazing items. I had a customer that asked me to pick up a pin trading starter set. So I went ahead and I picked this one up, and I love this starter set. It's quite large. It has 8 pins, not your typical 4 or 6. So 8 pins. It was only $28, down from $45. So that's a great price drop. So $28 for that. You get the lanyard, and you also have these awesome kind of like parade Disney and the Gang pins. Now, truthfully, I probably wouldn't trade those pins because those are adorable. I would keep those for my collection. But then we could always get some of the cheaper booster sets or things like that for your child to trade. But that is a very reasonably priced starter set, especially considering it comes with 8 pins. So figure this. If you have, let's say, $3 per pin, it's a $28 set. $3 per pin brings you up to $24. You've got a lanyard for $4, and you have 8 awesome pins for $3, and $3 for a trading pin. Authentic trading pin is actually pretty darn good. So this makes a great gift if you have anybody that's a pin trader, or maybe just starting to trade, or you have a child that's thinking about wanting to trade. Starter sets make great gifts. Now they do have others that are cheaper. They had some that had, say, 4 pins, or I think even like for the littles, for the little kids, they had them like 2 pins with a lanyard, but they did have a nice variety of lanyard sets. I don't believe that I took a video of those this time, but I focused more on like the boxed mystery sets, the bag mystery sets, and the carded pins, which I'm going to do a separate video for at another time. So if you're interested in that, you're going to want to check that out. The next time I go, I'll focus in on their lanyard sets as well as their booster sets and maybe one other thing. I also had a customer that asked me to pick up a Winnie the Pooh small pin folio, and this is adorable. This is just adorable. Well, actually, they had given me 3 different themes, and they didn't have the other 2, but they did have a Winnie the Pooh, and oh my goodness, look at that pin folio. So you've got baby Pooh, you hold a baby Tigger, just like a stuffy big old hug. It is so cute, and because this is for somebody, I'm not going to take it out of the packaging, but the pin folios, I can actually show you mine. Hold on one second. Okay, so this is my pin folio, which is identical to the Winnie the Pooh one, except the art is different on it. And what I really love is there is a little pouch back here. So I have in a little baggie, I have all of the little pin backs. I don't really have a lot in this yet, but I'll kind of show you what it looks like. So in here you've got kind of the stick board where you just take the pin and you push it in, and it is very secure. You can see they're not dropping out, they're not falling out in any way. And they are divided by like just a little piece of felt, and then you have another section that you can put pins on. So this was $26. This size is $26, and they do have larger. I can't remember exactly how much those are, but the $26 one was kind of perfect for me, and I think it was the same thinking for the person that asked for it. It's just a really good size. It's a manageable size for carrying your trading pens. So I got that for her, and then I had a request for the Nerds set. It's a booster set, the full body Nerds set. So I'll show you that here. And this, I want to say that they still had it Pin Traders. I might be wrong, but it's not new, but it's still current. So this is the full body Nerd set, and I'll show you originally $29.99. So this was only $20, so a very good price. And if you do the math on that, you have 7 pins, so you're looking at just under $3 a pin for traders. So these are great if you just really like the collection for collecting them, but they are also great for traders if you're looking for something like that. And then the other set that I actually picked up, this is awesome, and I'm kind of wishing that I had kept a little money to the side for myself, but this is a set of Hidden Mickey attraction pins. Take a look at that. I'll show you those. You've got Peter Pan's Flight, Carousel of Progress, looks like Haunted Mansion, Dumbo, you've got The Chaser, The Great Movie Ride, and Horizons. So I'll just kind of show you those. Now the reason that they are considered hidden Mickeys is if you look there on the bottom, you can see that little silver Mickey. These are pins that typically they are only given to cast members, and the cast members then trade them in the parks. Now you can get one from a guest, you can get one from a pin board, because as things are traded, they end up getting traded to other people, and then eventually they get traded potentially to you. But these start off only in the hands of cast members, and there are a few of these that are very hard to find. Now obviously the parks are closed right now. You can't get your hands on any of these off of pin boards or cast members right now, but they did have a full set of this collection, and they were selling it for $55. They had this posted on their Facebook their Facebook page. That's how my customer knew to ask for this one, and I picked it up. So $55 if you were curious what that would look like. So she asked me to get this for her for $55. It is a 10% shopping fee. So $5.50 will get tacked onto that. So for $60.50, she was able to get this set of pins, which if you check on eBay, a full set like this, it goes for a little bit more than that. So that's still not bad. I want to say she also got a couple of other items as well. All right, so now we're into the carded pins, and they had some really awesome pins that I was able to get. I did have a customer that asked for me to do a little bit of a maybe a grab bag, but she had sent me several pins that she was interested in. So this was one of those. This is a stitch pin, yellow dot, so that was only $5. And it doesn't have the marking on the back for me to know what it was originally, but $5 pin. Then I had a customer that asked me to get a Remy pin, and look at that gorgeous one that I was able to find. It's hard to find pins that are just specifically Remy. But this was a $5 find on their carded pin wall. So I went ahead and grabbed that. I also picked up, look at this gorgeous Cinderella pin. Absolutely stunning. This is a green dot, and I want to say green dot is $6. Green dot pin, gorgeous, so pretty. And then there is the Disneyland D logo pin, also green dot, so that was $6. So, so gorgeous. And then let's take a look here. So this is a Cinderella kind of a banner pin with the tassels, and that's an orange dot. So that, is that orange? Yes, orange dot. I want to say that that is $8. Yes, I'm pretty sure that those are $8. And then this is one of my favorite Stitch pins. That is just too cute. Stitch with his Hawaiian shirt, and he certainly has a lovely beverage there. Looking just cool as cool can be, and that was also $8. And then there was a request for this one here, Stitch and Lilo kind of hula dancing. That is a purple dot pin, so that was a $10 pin. And then I did end up picking up something for myself. I'm gonna have to do the research on this set, or I might just leave this as a standalone. But I found this little buddy on the cork board that they had. So Stitch in kind of his jungle cruise, just cruising down the river, and it they only had a couple of pins that went with the set. It almost looked like it was a little bit of like a float parade, but I need to check and see what the rest of the set looks like. But that one was only $5. When they are on the cork board, they have like the little dot on the back, which lets you know how much they are. So this was a $5 pin that'll go on my Stitch pin board. I'm very excited for that one. So that was a great trip to Booster Packs and Beyond. It was a pretty short, brief trip. I didn't get a ton of requests for orders, which is understandable because I hadn't done a walk around in a little bit. I did go ahead and spend some time, like I said earlier. I focused in on their mystery packs, their boxes and their bags, as well as their carded pins. And I'm going to upload that in a couple of days in a separate video so that you can really see exactly what they have available right now as of like 2 days ago. Next time I go, which will probably be, I'm thinking it's going to be this week sometime. Hi, Maj. I am thinking it's going to be this week sometime. So if you were interested in anything from Booster Packs and Beyond or Disney Springs, please, okay, Maj. Okay, hold on. Please go ahead and send me an email at mickey'smagicaldelivery@gmail.com. As a reminder, shopping fee is 10% of whatever the merchandise cost is, and then there are your typical taxes and things like that, as well as shipping that gets added on. But if you're looking for a dose of Disney and you just need somebody to pick something up for you and you can't get it off of Shop Disney, or you can't find a pin that you're looking for and you see it at Booster Packs and Beyond, I'm more than happy to pick those up for you. So just go ahead and send me an email if there's anything that you need me to grab for you. I'm gonna go probably regardless, so if as long as you can get me your requests by, let's say, if we could have them by Sunday night, that would be appreciated. And then that way I have the whole week to try to figure out what I might be able to get in there. So if you have any questions on personal shopping or any of the stores that I mentioned, please don't hesitate to send me an email at mickey'smagicaldelivery@gmail.com. Little Miss Maja, I know you can see like the top of her head, but here she is if you're looking to see what my Maja girl. Oh, Miss Maja. she just loves to come over and say hey, and she's just been sitting in my lap for a little bit. So so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to email me at mickey'smagicaldelivery@gmail.com. As always, I have a little bit of an animal antics video at the end of this. You certainly don't have to stick around for that unless you want to, but I know a lot of you do appreciate seeing what the craziness of my house looks like. So until our next video, bye-bye.